with a 3-3. That was the first point that they collected, but the goalkeeper, poor old Timo Hildebrand, after 2 days has already let in 7 goals. That really is quite amazing. 7 goals after the first couple of games in the Bundesliga is an absolute disaster. That's happened twice before, by the way, in the Bundesliga for Schalke. Back in 1980-81 season and 1987-1988 campaign. Same story, 2 games, 7 goals conceded. And at the end of the day, the story is they were relegated on both occasions. So for the doomsters out there, this is looking doom and gloom for Schalke. We shall find out what happens. Of course, those statistics are always there to be changed. And quite possibly, they will be. Like I said, day one getting a half-decent start at home. Schalke with a 3-3 against Hamburg, where Hamburg didn't look too bad either on that day. But last week, the 4-0 thrashing was absolutely unbelievable. As far as Hannover are concerned, they were beaten by a better team called Borussia Mönchengladbach, 3-0. But just that one change for Mirko Slomka. More firepower up front with Artur Sobiek alongside Diouf. So, no clear-cut chances so far, but I'm pretty sure that the crowd will be right behind their boys all the way. Quite a bit of travelling support as well for Schalke, who have their fans just about in every part of the world. They're coming forward now here with the new man, Tim Hoogland. He's in for Ushida, the Japan international. In the games he's played so far, not really impressing. So, Mame Diouf, the man with the 39, the 25-year-old Senegal captain, Mame Diouf. Well, that's been recently sought after by the Premier League club Stoke City. But so far, bosses at Hannover have been saying no. Pocognoli. Under a hasty clearance out of the area, but Schalke remain in control and in position and possession. Adam Soloy, the Hungarian with the number 28 on the back of his shirt. That's the man that's in the starting lineup for the injured Huntelaar. A lot of pressure here. Leon Goretzka with the number 8, the German under-21 international. A man to watch. Marcelo had his first Bundesliga match on day 2 last week against Gladbach in at 3-0. And he wasn't all that sharp, I have to admit, but he'd only arrived just a couple of days before. Head away by Sané, another man from Senegal. And the first shot towards goal, but much too far away to cause any problems. Comes from Tim Hoogland. Nice to see him back in the Bundesliga and playing football. Ball's half cleared, and then Hoogland's left boot wide of the target. Last season, 3 starts in his 4 appearances, and so many injury worries in his career. Really hasn't played any Bundesliga football for a long, long time. And nice to see him back again. So, long ball for Szabolcs Hústi, the former Hungarian international. Good ball in for Pocognoli. The shot not that far away here. Well, Leon Andreasen, the Dane international, the Denmark international here, He's already scored a goal this season. He too, one of the injury-plagued players in Hannover's ranks. The Leon Andreasen, man with the number 2. Got the ball forward here for Diouf. No way through for Husti. Yeah, poor old Andreasen, he too. Groin injury operations, was out from the 4th of April 2010 up until the end of August 2012. And then the same thing happened again last season. Leon Andreasen didn't play after day 5 until day 34 when he was injured again. Some of these football players you really do have to admire for their tenacity in bouncing back again. Schalke trying to find room. Hannover defending well so far. Szabolcs Husti. Hiroki Sakai, the only Japan international from the 22 players today. As we mentioned before, Ushida, the right back for Schalke, he at the moment on the bench. Header from Husti. Looks as though there was a foul there from Joel Matip, the man from the Cameroon, and the referee allowed play to continue. The advantage didn't arrive, though, for Diouf. That's why the referee, Mr. Dankert, blows the whistle. Hannover free kick, and Husti is there. He's the man for the set pieces. Stindl alongside of him, though. Stindl. Goalkeeper for Hannover is Robert Ziele, new German young international, the 24-year-old who's managed a couple of caps for Germany. You should probably seen or heard for yourselves quite a few excellent goalkeepers who are under the age of 24. Together with Ter Stegen, I think Robert Ziele also one of the big-name prospects between the sticks in Germany. Ball back from Diouf. In the centre of the park, Edgar Pribb today. Another shot towards goal, which tested Timo Hildebrand, and again, it's Leon Andreasen, the Hannoveraner, gets his second strike towards goal after, what, 9 minutes. Leon Andreasen, after that amazing comeback, when nobody thought that he might even actually have to hang up his boots, bounces back into the Bundesliga and scored on day 1, the opening of the 2-0 victory against Wolfsburg. And he's looking for another goal here. Christian Clemens, 22 years old, and a new signing from Cologne. A couple of 100,000 short of 3 million. Had a clause in his contract which allowed him to go to Schalke. Foul on Andreasen, sliding in a little. Well, I would say that Soloi there was clumsy. Let's be diplomatic. Marcelo. Pulling and tugging of shirts by the Schalke defence. These long balls out of midfield not arriving at the moment for anybody up front. That's Timo Hildebrand. Not too long ago, didn't even have a club. Kept himself fit at Frankfurt and finally arrived at Schalke. And his counterpart, Ron Robert Seeler, just underlining the statement we said before, good goalkeeper, anticipates well. And he had to come out straight away because Christian Clemens was posing a threat. Having to pull his boot back away after Thiele gets his whole body in front of him. Salif Sané with the number 5, the 22-year-old, also a new signing. So the two central defenders alongside of each other there for Hannover. Marcelo, the Brazilian, and Salif Sané from Senegal. It'll be interesting to see if that is the pair that will continue through to the end of the season. At the moment, keeping Schalke at bay. Prib on the receiving end, free kick for Hannover. And again, the man to take it, Szabolcs Huszti. This is Prib. That's a new signing this season for that man, Mirko Slomka. Prib arriving from Greuther Fürth. Team that were relegated last season, €2.5 million. That is. That's apparently the price that they paid for him. Good run by Diouf. Oh my goodness. It looks as though that's a penalty, and I think the referee has said yes, indeed. And Benedikt Höwedes can complain till he's blue in the face, but that is a straight red for Benedikt Höwedes. The captain from Schalke has not only given away a penalty with a ridiculous foul. Here, first of all, the header from Sobiek. Darting into the area. Mame Diouf, and let's have a look again from this angle. Diouf. Well, he's sliding into the man, but I didn't really see any contact there. Oh, my goodness, he is absolutely livid. Benedikt Höwedes, the captain, sent off after not even 14 minutes of the game. And a penalty against Timo Hildebrand to be taken by Szabolcs Huszti. The Hungarian can put his team in the lead, and with one more man on the pitch, they might even take it all the way. Hildebrand, no chance. Cool, calm, collected. Hannover 1, Schalke 0. Well taken penalty. It's well taken. Sabol Tusti on 15 minutes puts his team up front, and it's also his second goal on his third appearance. Also scored a goal, by the way, in the first round of the DFB Cup. This is bad news for Schalke. They're going to have to completely reshuffle everything there. I'm pretty sure that Jermaine Jones for Schalke will have to do a lot more work in midfield and in the defence. And that one flashes past the upright, but knocked out by Martin. So he's the only central defender at the moment on the pitch. Here for the head coach, Jens Keller. Now they took over towards the end of the season. His job could be in jeopardy very shortly, I think, if Schalke lose this one. So far, here's some statistics for you. Hannover, more bites. That tells its own story. 67% of the tackles won against 33% from Schalke. That really does paint a picture that we're seeing at the moment. Hanover, of course, are at home. But that's been the problem that Schalke have had so far. Not enough bites, and the defence has been absolutely disastrous. And Benedikt Höwedes, with all the experience that he's had as a German international, he's 25, but he's been capped 14 times already, and he shouldn't have come in like that with that challenge against Diouf. Even though I still remain with the story I said before, I didn't actually see any real contact. But the referee decided, with a point to the spot, that it would be a penalty. And that was put past this man here, Timo Hildebrandt. Quite a bit of blue and white in the stands here, as you can see for yourselves. The referee passing Dankert on top of the situation. Jermaine Jones, the American international, brought down. Bit clumsy from Prib, the first attempt. Also Marcelo with a little trip on the way. So free kick for Schalke here. Christian Clemens is going to take it. Curls in nicely. Goalkeeper Ziele had to come out of his area. That's the first piece of real action we've seen here from Julian Draxler. Not a bad delivery from Clemens. And he almost got there, Draxler. Ziele just getting that left glove in between him and the ball. Sané. Sebastian Pocognoli. Martin was there. Schalke on the rebound. Leon Goretzka with the number 8. Collects a free kick. think it was Artur Sobiek with the foul. And here the eagle eyes of the head coach Mirko Slomka, the 45-year-old. Not only on his 200th Bundesliga appearance as a head coach here this afternoon, facing his former club, but he's actually been the best head coach of all time at both of these two teams, Hannover and at Schalke, as far as points are concerned. 1.43 per game for Hannover. That's the best that no other coach has ever managed to get with this club. And at Schalke, 1.85 points per game. Not bad when you think that there have been 200, including today. Marcelo, Sakai, Stindl down the right wing, not having any real impact so far. The man with the 28 finding it difficult to get past Fuchs, and if he does, Jones is there. Maybe now. Decent run, and the ball into the centre was a good one. Mamdiev was waiting. The crowd asking and begging the referee for another penalty. That could have been too much of a good thing if you're a Hannover supporter. Sané under pressure from Soloy. Marcelo involved in everything in midfield. Leon Andreasen. It looks as though Sakai, Hiroki Sakai, is testing that left wing now. Does well. Stindl. Ball comes all the way through for Husti, and it's still in the danger zone, but referee sees an infringement. I think a push from behind from the Hungarian. Decent run here by Hiroki Sakai. And again, looking at the replay, you can make up your own minds whether the referee could have given the second penalty, but you have to be a very brave man to do that in the space of 5 minutes. Particularly if you're not quite sure whether the first one was a penalty or not. Bastian Dankertz, for the 4th time an official in the Bundesliga. Well, 12 all in all. They're going to have to combine their efforts, the whites of Schalke, to keep the team in red away and at bay. A lot of work needed. Leon Goretzka gives that one away to Stindl. Lars Stindl is almost on his own and puts it wide. What a glorious opportunity. A bit more composure from the captain there. And that was 2-0. The chance has gone begging. Here the mistake by Leon Goretzka. He's 18. The 18-year-old is entitled to make mistakes. Stindl wasting that opportunity. I'm pretty sure his head coach, Mr. Slomka, will say no. He's not entitled to make those mistakes. Salif Sané, the Senegalese, landed rather awkwardly. So far looking rather comfortable alongside Marcelo. Both games, full 90 minutes he's played for his new club since arriving from Nancy. 2 million they paid for him. So we're watching that goal again. And that's a goal scorer. Day 1 and day 3 gets his name on the score sheet. Jermaine Jones, the American international, with Roman Neustädter in that midfield, will have to do a lot of defensive work once Christian Fuchs and Tim Hoogland come forward. Jens Keller always has that worried-looking face. Tends to keep his composure though and keep calm, even when he's under barrage from the reporters and sometimes ridiculous questions. But if he loses this one here today, then that wind that has been blowing in his face will be blowing even stronger. As I said before, great expectations from Schalke in this season. They've brought in some decent young players and some excellent quality into the team. Huntelaar is out injured, as we said before, so they've got Adam Soroy, the Hungarian, new signing for 8 million from Mainz at the beginning of the season. But up to now, he's doing a lot of work, but we haven't seen any danger from him up front. That was Jermaine Jones' ball poked forward, and sealers that. Long ball from Pochonioli. Third game in a new season, and already 8 goals put past Timo Hildebrandt. And believe you me, for the most part, not one single goal was any of his making. Schalke's defence has just been literally a shoddy state of affairs, and it's culminated on day 3 with the skipper being sent off after 14 minutes. Pochonioli, Diouf, Artur Sobiek, the 23-year-old. That's a capped 11 times, a Poland international. Looking quite sharp, I think, in the first 30 minutes of the game, the Pole, Artur Sobiek. It's his first start as well. That's a foul. Clumsy again, Leon Goretzka. He's got a lot to learn, but he really is one of Germany's biggest young talents. He's given away a free kick here for Szabolcs Huszti, and that could cause Timo Hildebrandt once again some problems here. Huszti. Every time a player wearing a red shirt goes down, the crowd are asking for a penalty. Thiele. Oh dear. Yeah, you can see the actions from the referee there. Keep calm, boys. Keep it down. Okay, not deliberate from Artur Sobiek, but he connected with Goretzka. And that's the important thing as far as the referee is concerned. So, yellow card. Outstretched sole of the boots, just as Goretzka was about to clear that one. And Artur Sobiek becomes his yellow card. Receives his yellow card, the man with the number 9. Pass from Stindl. They're making too many mistakes yet again. And if that ball bounces a little better for Sobiek, he would have been perfectly positioned. Smile on the face of Diouf. Let's take a look again what Schalke are doing wrong here. Ball lost by Fuchs. And only half cleared by Roman Neustädter. So when the ball finally lands, we're with Sebastian Bocconioli. Sabeljusti enjoying himself down the left wing there. Bocconioli goes all the way, keeps control, brings it away from Goretzka. Well, a clever little back heel, but definitely no chance of a penalty this time. Hannover confident, leading 1-0, one more man on the pitch. Looking good for them at the moment. That was a pass from Stindl in from Sakai, and oh so close for Mame Diouf for the 2-0. Where is Schalke's defence? Let's have a look again. It's just non-existent. That's what some of the fans were shouting for before, after what they thought was a handball from Tim Hooglander, but not from that distance at point-blank range. And to make matters worse for Jens Keller, it looks as though Timo Hildebrand, the goalkeeper, is also not 100% at the moment. "48 encounters between these two. Today, the 49th. There has never, ever been a goalless draw. And that's going to be the case again here. Well, you can't give a penalty for that one, as far as I'm concerned. 3 scenes we've had in the first 34 minutes where some referees might have given the penalty. We've had 1 corner, and if I remember correctly, it's the first of the game for Hannover. And right across the face of goal again. This is like a lucky dip. You just don't know what you're going to get out of this game. And Schalke haven't got a clue what they're doing. He's pulled all his hair out already. This has got to be 2-0. Mame Diouf, and he just pushes it straight into the arms of Timo Hildebrand, already laid down. That was amazing. Mame Diouf, the Senegalese captain, with what should have been 2-0 for Hannover. I just simply cannot believe what I'm seeing here for the most part of these 35 minutes. As far as Schalke's defence is concerned, okay, they've got one man less, but it's just non-existent. Hannover coming forward again with the Dane, Leon Andreasen, and Hannover surely have got to score another here. Hoesti after the save from Hildebrandt. Andreasen back in again. Schalke's defence is just swimming. They're in the deep end without a life jacket, and they're uptight. Roman Neustädter, Timo Hildebrandt. Lars Stindl was mixed up in that, so too Edgar Pribb. And one of the new men into the Bundesliga, Salif Sané, just telling them to keep calm. He can't speak a word of German, and maybe that is better at times. Just to show with your actions what you actually mean. Now, that is a harm. Okay, it's a challenge. A lot of commotion, much to do about nothing at the end of the day. And all because of that push on Jermaine Jones. I find it rather surprising. So they're going to have to finally make a change here, Schalke. They need some help in defence. They've got to take off young Leon Goretzka. Had his Bundesliga debut on day one, by the way, Goretzka. And he has to come off. A tactical decision with Santana coming on, the new man from Dortmund, to bring in some defensive work for Schalke. Corner number 2 taken. Headed away by Neustädter. Schalke with the break. Here possession, 61% for Hannover. Julian Draxler was floored. Let's have a look again. Well, whether you can give a free kick for that or not, I'm not quite sure. Meaning, I do know that the referee is quite sure and he is allowed to do that, but whether you and I would have given a free kick in that situation, I'm not... I don't know. You have to make your decisions. The referee has. Free kick for Schalke. Tim Hoagland, fighting spirit for that man who had so many injuries, more than most players ever had. Had acute pancreatitis as well last year, torn ligaments, knee operations, ankle, and also recently chickenpox as well. You can't say that he's been a lucky man in the last few years. Sané. Again, all the problems up front are being caused by that man, Mame Diouf. He's getting the supply as well out of midfield. And Schalke have not found a recipe Well, maybe a whiff offside there. So far, Schalke have not found anything out of their repertoire to stop his. Corner number 3. Schalke supporters absolutely uptight. Keep calm, he says. Keep quiet. Every time that ball comes into the area, you have the feeling it could be another goal. Looks as though it's gone out for corner number 4. The pressure's on, and with 4 minutes remaining, how long will it take before Hannover score a second? Corner Husti. Punch Hildebrandt, also losing confidence. Still in there. And they're getting the luck of the bounce as well at the same time. This has got to be it, and it is! It was just a question of time before Mame Diouf scored his first goal in this season. And it's arrived on his 3rd appearance on matchday 3 at home against Schalke. Jens Keller, the head coach from Schalke, has really got a tall order in this match to come out of it. Shot towards goal. No offside position there. This is a new situation now. Mame Diouf completely on his own. Neustädter too far away from him. Skipper Benedikt Hervid is not on the pitch. He was missing in that situation. But there are other players on the pitch who can jump. So, Mame Diouf makes it 2-0. Scored against Düsseldorf on the last day of the last campaign, by the way. Then the 3-0 winner. And as far as his young Bundesliga career is concerned, that was goal number 19. Crowd enjoying this one here. And with good reason as well. Day 3 in the Bundesliga for Schalke. One of the teams that we're talking before the start of the season about how good they are and how terrific we are playing. What brilliant football we're playing. We feel good. We look good. We are good. We could be challenging for the title this year. And after 3 games in the Bundesliga, 9 goals have been conceded already, and this one is not over with. And how on earth do you manage to keep your cool in a part of the world in Schalke where this is a miners' club, Schalke? They know what hard work is. And quite a few of them have to sell the shirts that they're wearing to go and see the club sometimes. There'll be a lot of pressure. And I can't see a way out of this at the moment, out of this game, for Schalke, unless they can tidy themselves up. And after a few seconds, we're going to have a half-time break, and the head coach, Jens Keller, will have to find some kind of words of encouragement. But where do you get them from? That's the question. So, 2 minutes of stoppage time added on as of now. 2 minutes time for Hannover to increase that lead to 3-0. Normally I'm a very positive thinker that Schalke just need 2 goals to come back into this game. But the manager here, the sporting director, Horst Held, doesn't look all too happy either at the moment. That's one of the names that have been saying before the start of the season how good we're looking at the moment. And that's all gone. All that encouragement that was coming before the Bundesliga started has just simply gone down the drain. Looks as though Sobiek was fouled there. Former head coach Mirko Slomka at Schalke, seeing his team leading deservedly. This was the goal again, no problems whatsoever, due for Mr. Sitter a few minutes before. This time scored with his head. It's all Hannover, and Schalke have little to offer at the moment. Where is Julian Draxler up front? Where's Adam Soloy? Where's the fighting spirit out of midfield from Jermaine Jones? That was Clemens. And coming forward, they're being robbed as well. So, counter-attacking in their own stadium. Hannover leading 2-0. Sobiek back to Sakai. And yet again, a ball coming into that area causes a commotion. It's 2-0, a deserved lead at half-time here between Hannover and Schalke. Sabolt Husti, the man that scored the penalty. And then we had Mam Diouf, who got the